Watch Sab on this play. Sab gets lost at least 3 different times on this possession. But again, this is just simple defense, just turned complex, right? So here's Sab. Just keep an eye on Sab. Nafisa has the ball against JJ in the short corner. So Sab gets lost on this cut right here and then goes to double Nafisa in the paint. No reason to double Nafisa because JJ is already playing 1v1 defense in her. Because Sab has now doubled Nafisa Collier, the defense is sent into scramble mode. She's lost, 1 pass away, Bridget Carleton, wide open 3. This just comes back to simple defensive principles. Yes, we gauge handoffs, but we do not go under screens when we're guarding shooters. So here, Betnijah Laney is guarding Bridget Carleton, goes under the screen and gives Bridget Carleton a wide open 3. I'm not sure what the scout is for the Minnesota Lynx and how we're going to guard their offensive options. I believe switching everything would probably be the most beneficial, but you can tell that this hasn't been talked about or this hasn't been gone over in film. So this actually does fall directly on the coaches, because if your players are confused what to do, this is what will happen. So Alana Smith is being guarded by Leona Phoebish. Niar Sabally is guarding Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride comes up to receive the ball. Leo pops out to Kayla McBride, but if we understood that we're not switching or that we are switching everything, one, Niara wouldn't be so confused as to if she's supposed to stay on Kayla McBride or drop back to Alana Smith. So because of this confusion, Leo pops out, Niara pops out, giving an easy layup to Alana Smith. So there are 4 players from the Minnesota Lynx in the front court right now. Kayla Thornton decides to gamble against this pass to Courtney Williams. Not even a good gamble either. She went vertical. She wasn't even tracking the flight of the ball properly. So now she just gave the Minnesota Lynx an advantage. And notice how all the Minnesota Lynx players are sprinting the court right now because they know they have the numbers advantage. Easy pass up to Bridget Carleton for another wide open 3. Playing against the Lynx is a really good eye test to see how good your defensive discipline is. So here we are again, we're in the front court. We're not sure what we're doing on screens. And again, this goes back to the coaching, because there's no reason why the players should be so confused or so scrambled on defense just off of a simple handoff, right? So it's Natisha Heidemann. We're obviously not going to go over the screen on the handoff. So it's Niara's job to back up from Alana Smith so that Sab has space to move under the screen so she can guard Tish on the other side. We're confused as to what to do on this screen. Niara backs up. She's caught in no man's land. Wide open 3 for Tish. We reviewed this in the Indiana Fever game versus the Libs, but Betnijah Laney does the exact same thing here, where she's guarding Courtney Williams, and instead of just staying in C-ball, C-man, she shoots over the 3-point line. Red flag, easy backdoor cut for a nice little pull-up J. And here's just another prime example of how we make defense more complex than it needs to be. So here we are guarding this little simple pick and roll action, and watch as Breanna Stewart jumps out to force a double team against Courtney Williams. I'm not sure what that is, but the double team wasn't, it was like a half-ass double team. So now here comes Courtney Williams. Betnijah Laney wasn't even ready to guard the pick and roll to her right because she still had Courtney Williams squared. Courtney Williams comes off this, hits Myisha Hines-Allen. Leo is forced to help because Stewie left, and this is not Leo's help anyway. But now Bridget Carleton is 1 pass away, wide open 3. So Courtney Williams is 1v1 with Jonquel Jones here. Jonquel Jones does a great job of cutting off Courtney Williams. The problem is Breanna Stewart sends the defense into scramble mode again. So as she leaves to double team Courtney Williams, that forces Sab to help the helper, which is the right thing to do. Problem is there was no reason to double team because JJ was still in front of Courtney Williams and caused her to pick up the ball. So now BC is 1 pass away from Courtney Williams. Wide open 3 for Bridget Carleton again. I want us to notice how simple some of these coverages are, right? So here's Breanna Stewart hard hedging again out onto the perimeter. Now, this doesn't get picked off easily because Alana Smith is picked up by Betnijah Laney. Now, the ball rotates back up to the wing. Betnijah has to be sprinting back to her man now since the ball is about to be 1 pass away. The ball is 1 pass away to the wing. Betnijah is still damn near 1 foot in the paint. Wide open 3 for Bridget Carleton again. So I wanted to include this play in here because this basically sums up the difference between the Lynx and the Liberty. Like, the Lynx understand what their offensive options are on top of being a great, balanced, and disciplined defense. Right, so here Alanna Smith has the ball against Courtney Vandersloot. She knows she has the mismatch, but she doesn't have the numbers yet. So boom, easy kick out. She asks for the ball back. Everyone sees that she has the mismatch. Now, she knows that she might not have the best shot because she's probably going to get double teamed as soon as possible because everyone on the Liberty sees that Sloot is guarding her 1v1. So boom, she doesn't have the shot, but because she made the defense scramble, Napheesa Collier comes in for an easy open layup. That is something that the New York Liberty could take a page out of.